Hi guys, it's Pink Vision Tarot here, and I'm just going to do a pick a card reading for what's their karma for hurting you. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I've just been shuffling these cards, and I'm going to pick a few cards out of each. Oh, there's a tower for someone. So there'll be three sets of cards. So what is their karma for hurting you? And you can pick. What is their karma for hurting you? What is their karma for hurting you? Pick a deck reading, pick a reading. This one's always a big deck to shuffle. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So we'll put these aside. That's 3. That's 2. So 1. Let's see what their karma is for hurting you guys. 9 of Swords reversed. 9 of Swords is a card of anxiety. It's depression. It's sleepless nights. It's bad dreams. Stress. I think this person, even though it's reversed, it's about what their karma is. So this person can't sleep at night. They're having anxiety about maybe what they did to you, maybe about the outcome of what's happening in their life. I feel like this person's probably got something else going on. I think there's multiple things, especially with the 9 there, all the swords, there's multiple things going on in this person's life at the moment. You know, this person hasn't just hurt you, they've hurt a lot of other people, and they're stressing out about it because Saturn's direct and, you know, karma's unfolding fast. And there's a lot of double, I mean, I've heard another reader say this, and I agree with her. There's a lot of double actions or double events, or, you know, there's more than one person being affected, so there's more than one lot of karma coming out, if that makes sense. 8 of Cups reversed. This person wants to come back from the brink, but I think it's too late. This person wants to come back, but that's not going to happen, and they know it. That's why they can't sleep at night. They know that there's no way forward anymore. The boundaries are up. This person's losing, I think, friends as well as sleep. This person's losing opportunities. It's almost like I get the thought of like the 7 of Cups. This person's always had options, but they just don't anymore. It's almost like the universe gave this person many, many opportunities and lifelines, but it's time to face some karma. And there we go, there's the tower that was coming out in a different deck. The tower's here, a huge event that this person knows is coming. They know their karma's coming, so they're very stressed by what they've done. They are regretting what they've done. So one of their karmas is the fact that, you know, they know this isn't going to be a surprise to them. So one of their karmas is actually seeing this event unfold right before their eyes. The Tower. The Chariot. 2 Mages. This person could be moved away. This person could be made to move into a new direction, or made to face what they've done. They could, one of their karmas could be losing a car, because it could have been credit for something. They could get into a car accident. There could be an accident in a car, could be part of their karma. Someone could fall asleep at the wheel. That's a heavy message, but, this person, when you're like this and you can't sleep at night, there could be tiredness. Someone could fall asleep at the wheel. Wheel of Fortune, and what did I just say about wheel? Wheel of Fortune. So there could be an accident here. Someone could fall asleep. Someone could fall asleep at work and there's an accident. Someone could... Karma is playing a huge role now in this person's life, and their karma is either an accident or realizing that they can't come back. There's no apology that could ever fix what's happened. It's almost like that saying, there are only some things that God can forgive. When someone moves on, they move on. Someone's moved on. So there could be an accident for this person. This person's going to see their karma unfold, and that it's like a runaway train, with no brakes. They know it's happening, and that's stressing them out. 10 of Wands, stressing them out, the burden of it. But, when you burden others, it can take a long time, but it always comes back. They are a burden. They know they're a burden. That's another part of their karma. This person knows what they've done is a burden. They know they're a burden. They know people have walked away from them. They know they can't recover from what's happened. They just know it. They know that there's no movement anymore. It's just turning. Look at the monkey. It's like they're their own, that saying about the monkey on their back? They're their own monkey on their own back. You got the snake down there, always chasing their tail, round and round, the same cycle, the same bullshit constantly. They can't do it anymore. I think almost this person's sick of themselves. This person is sick of themselves. And that's a big call. Individuality. I think this is exactly what it's like. What I just said, this person's an individual and they're actually sick of themselves. It's one person doing this. It's one person's karma. It's one person's low vibrational energy. This person clearly has blamed so many people for what they've done. But what's going to happen is when they face this karma or justice, they're the only one that's going to be there. They're not going to have people backing them up. They're going to have to face this on their own. And the last card is change. Do not fear change. Change is growth. Growth is experience. Look at the seasons. Same, this is like the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel, summer, winter, spring, or for wherever you are in the world, summer, winter, autumn, spring, summer, winter, autumn, spring. The same shit, different day, different year. Nothing changes for this person because they don't want it to change. They like causing chaos. But the tables have turned on this person. So their karma could easily be a car accident. Someone could fall asleep at the wheel. People are walking away, never ever to return. Could be family. They're a burden. They're a burden on the community. They're a burden on their family, and they know it. They know it. They're their own monkey on their back. Yeah. And nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. This person, unless, they get hauled in by, the King of Swords, this person's just going to do exactly the same thing until it actually, they actually have a medical event possibly because of the stress that they're putting themselves under because they can't stop. They just can't stop. So that's karma for pile 1. A medical event, an accident, people walking away, the knowledge they are a burden. Pile 2. What is their karma? Death reversed. The universe throws out karma in some pretty serious ways if they want to, if they feel the need. There could be a physical death. It could be just this person not being able to change. Like the pile one, really. This person can't change. They can't change their ways, this person. Judgment reversed. Judgment to me is often a medical event as well, or this person's trying to avoid judgment. So they might be doing something to avoid judgment. So there is a judgment call coming down on this person, but they're trying to avoid it. There's two major arcanas here, death and judgment. Strong energy. Archangel, the angels are disappearing. The angels aren't there to help this person anymore. They don't want the truth being broadcast. So they're trying to do everything they can to try and avoid this happening. Another 10 of Wands, but reverse. These people are just burdens. They're narcissistic. They're burdens on society. They're a burden on their family, on the system, the legal system, the welfare system. They're just burdens. And they don't know how to stop. They don't, they don't learn lessons, and they don't want to break cycles and change. They're not spiritual. Devil. Addictions taking over. Alcoholism, drugs, sex. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, could be dealing, doesn't really matter. 3 majors, major heavy energy. This person could be drowning in their addictions, and that's part of their karma. Their addictions could have got worse since you left or stopped contact. Their mental health is declining as well. This person's mental health is declining. This person might be having ulcers from stress, like ulcers in their stomach. Ulcers. Illness. Yeah, because of the addictions, there could be, ulcers forming. Knight of Cups reverse. Yeah, I think this person's heavily drinking. This person's drinking too much. They're actually now succumbing to their addictions. This person's addictions are taking over. That's part of their karma. Well, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, when you look at this, it's actually really sad. Because, at one stage this person was probably, with the Knight of Cups reversed, possibly really cared for, but something's gone wrong for this person to go down that road. The devil, I've always said this, will sell you a fantasy, not a reality. And some people are fine having 1 or 2 drinks, but some people want to escape. And some people can't stop. Oh, devil reversed again. So this person, their karma is definitely, addictions are going to just take over. They can't escape. They can't escape. Sad. That's why I felt sad. There's death. They could have an overdose, or they could become ill from this and not recover. Liver problems. That's probably why, there's the kidney problems. The 2 marks there: kidney, liver, pancreatic problems from just heavy drinking. Forgiveness. They want you to forgive them, or you need to forgive this person. And you probably have yourself. That's why the 10 of Wands is reversed. But this person, their addictions, their behavior, their devilish behavior was a burden, and there needs to be forgiveness. I almost think for this pile, there might be contact made because this person's really unwell. And I think there needs to be forgiveness on quite a big level before something happens. Maturity. Time in its stages slowly reveals the secret and purpose of life. I think someone has to, with these two cards in the blue, and I think that there is going to be a need to forgive this person, or for them to forgive themselves, or for them to apologize. There might be an apology coming, but this person's mentally unwell, physically unwell from addictions. You might get a phone call saying that this person's in hospital. Yeah. So that's their karma. You know, I don't think I need to say too much more about this. Some people, you know, someone isn't going to make it through, unfortunately. This person could be, as well, on a side note, it's horrible to say, but they could be having really unhealthy thoughts, because their mind, you know, alcoholism can give you, I believe, sort of dementia and mental health issues. Too much alcohol, especially when if you've, you know, you're drinking because you've got mental health issues, it just makes it worse. So this person's, their mindset's not great. Their mindset's not great. So just be aware of that. Third deck. Three of Wands reversed. So this person's waiting for something that's not going to arrive. So this person planted some seeds and they haven't come in. The Fool. This person's planted seeds because they wanted a new beginning, and it's not going to happen. They took too many risks, this person. Look how close they are to the edge. And people have said with the dog, be careful, you know. Forbidden fruit, I hear. The Hermit. Wow. This person's karma. Yeah. I sort of get an energy, sorry, I'm just thinking, and you know, things are coming to me as I'm looking at the cards. This person's planted a seed because they wanted to possibly one-up you, or they thought that they were better, that they were, whatever they were doing, and I think a lot of it was, there was a lot of sort of slander, a lot of things said about you that wasn't fair. And this person thought that they could do that and then just move forward into a bright future. Or look at all the yellows there, you know. But what actually happened in their karma is so much darker when you look at these cards. They thought that you would go inside and be a shell of a person, if that makes sense. And the decision that they made was wrong to do that, because you, I think, are now, you almost went through a dark night of the soul because of this person. And now you're out on the other side of it, so much better off, so much more spiritual and aware of how the universe works, whereas this person's still stuck. There's darkness, you know. I feel, you know, why I was sort of looking and pausing, because I was just looking at the duality of the cards and the darkness. There's light and dark in this person. There's light and dark of what they did to you. There's like a mirror effect. You know, you see sort of the water there in the mirror and the blue mountains. It's like what they've done is just mirrored back onto them. They wanted to stop you having a new beginning, but it ended up stopping them having a new beginning. They planted seeds to hurt you that ended up backfiring and hurting them. You reap what you sow. Four of Cups. They really thought that the 3 seeds that they planted, they could have had a third-party situation. They could have been doing that triangulation on you, gaslighting, or just emotionally baiting you and other people about you, and it backfired. They did not see that coming. They really did not see what they were going to do coming. Sorry, I'm just, yeah. The moon reversed, yeah. The truth about this is coming out. Howling to the moon. What is hidden at night is always revealed in the day. The sun reveals what's hidden, you know. This person was using a third party and doing that to try and keep you in the dark, or try and put you in a hermit state, because they wanted people, whatever they were saying to people and whatever seeds they were planting, right, is a reflection of who they are. But they wanted it to stress you out so much that you looked exactly like they were telling people you are. So their karma is, this is mirrored back onto them. It's mirroring back onto them, and people are now knowing what they've done and the lies they've told about you. The light is being shed on this false sense. It's almost like they were saying, you know, look at me, I'm trying to just move on and be happy. Maybe this is a relationship you had. This person won't let me go. I want to be free, but it actually was the other way around. That person wouldn't let that person go. Everything's going to be revealed. Parenting, you could have kids with this person, and they could have been using the kids as a pawn between what they were doing. There's a lot of yellow on this side, so that solar plexus. Compassion, no act of kindness, however small, is wasted. I think you're compassionate, and this person, I think that you had a relationship with this person, you might have children with them, just stabbed you in the back, made you question yourself, which is gaslighting. And they did it because they wanted people to think something of you that wasn't true, and now the table has turned on this person. And their ships aren't coming in. That's what their karma is. Their ships aren't coming in. The seeds they planted haven't worked. It's backfired on them. But have compassion for this person, because it's better for you. I would send this person love. I would just send this person love and healing, because they need it. Because if you're going to lie about someone, you've got major problems, haven't you? Major problems. And if you've got children with them, you know, yeah, it's a fine line, because kids would rather come from a broken home than a broken family. And that's probably what's happened, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, I hope that helps. What's their karma? This person needs compassion, because lies have a vibration. Lies go out into the universe and they cause so much damage. This person lies, and the ripple effect, you know, could have hit back onto their children too. This could be another thing, that their kids don't speak to them anymore, and that's one of their karmas. Maybe there's 3 kids and an ex-wife, or something like that, or 2 kids and an ex-wife, and they don't speak anymore, and that's their karma. That's the biggest karma that they could ever face, not having their family. Thanks, guys.